Hello everyone, it's Paul again. Thank you for coming back to the channel. So we're on another ride, and there's nothing very special about this ride except we're going to go down and explore some different areas. So stick with me. It's not a sunny day, it's very cloudy as you can see, but we'll still have some fun. See you down the road. So once again, I'm hands-free. I have the camera mounted to the bike, and it's on the handlebar extension tube, which is just like a second handlebar I can put things on. I have a light that I'm going to be putting on later when we get to the place where we're going to be staying in Europe. It's waiting for us there. And I also have some other things that I'd like to buy to put on the handlebars. But my handlebars are narrow, you understand? So there's not enough room. So that's why I bought the extension. So now it's starting to look like a real bike cockpit is what they call it. Pilot's cockpit, the driver's cockpit, now biker's cockpit. So while we're on this ride, I wanted to bring up the subject of bike riding and why I like it so much. Now, I've had some terrible accidents with past bikes and my riding. At one point in time, when I was 15, I was riding my father's new bike. He bought a bike, and I said, "Dad, can I take it out?" And he said, "Yeah." So I was riding my father's bike, and somehow I got the brakes, the hand brakes mixed, and I squeezed the front brake and went over the handlebars, no helmet, and I landed on my head and my neck. That's what they tell me. I don't remember. Because I do remember waking up much later, 3 days later. I don't remember what happened in those 3 days, but they tell me that I walked home, left the bike, walked home, which was only about 200 meters away, and I lay down on the floor and I was unresponsive. So from then on, of course, I rode with a helmet. So biking can be dangerous. That was the most serious. I've had other falls as well. Head and shoulder, elbow, road rash on my legs. So biking is no joke. You have to be careful and mindful of where you are and what's happening around you, of course. But there's also the good side. The good side to biking is a sense of freedom, a sense that you're traveling and not using any natural resources, only your legs and your body. That's very good. There's also a sense of observation where you can see things you wouldn't normally see in a car or truck or traveling by those types of vehicles. So in biking, it's slower, of course, and you have time to take the environment in, and that's a wonderful thing. You hardly miss anything. As I'm talking to you, I'm looking around and trying to find the beautiful things in life that are right in front of me. That's what biking allows you to do. It gives you time. So, I saw to my left over there, here's the Lutheran church. I saw to the left over here a park, and it's called Huntington Reservation. I've never heard of it. I've never been there. But today, I'm going to take you guys. Let's go. Huntington Reservation. It's part of the Cleveland Metro Parks system. See the sign there? All right, good. Now, I don't have to ride on the road. It seems they have a bike trail, walking trail here. This is good, so we're going through the park. Where does this park go? I don't know. So now, we're on the path still. There's lots of things. We're going to go pick up some speed down here. Hope there's no one down here. And there are. It's a dog too. Hello. Picked up some speed. I managed it. Because I was really going to let it go. But yeah. Now, of course, when you go down, what happens after? You have to go up. Let me put it in lower gear. You're going to hear this. Put it in another lower gear. And let's climb this little hill here. See how we can do it. Push. Oh, goodness. This is steep. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Ah. Wait a minute. I'm going to try that again. Let me try that. I can't give up on this hill. Let me get a running start and get up this hill. All right, here we go. Turn around. This could be an epic failure on camera. Low gear. Is this the lowest gear? No, let's go one more. All right, we're in the lowest gear. And we're gonna just push on up this hill here. Chipmunk, get out of the way. I'm coming. I'm coming, Chipmunk. I'm coming. I'm coming, Chipmunk. I'm coming. Come on, come on. Come on. Come on. Bite once you turn back. Up. All right, come on. A little bit more. Oh my goodness. That's the steepest hill I've been on this bike. Holy smokes. Wow. Did you feel the front handlebar stem creaking? I did something I shouldn't have done. I pulled back on it. And what you're really supposed to do is hold on to it, keep it steady and secure, and pump with your legs. But I cheated. Hopefully next time I won't break the stem. So I'm a little bit out of breath. First because of the hill, mostly because I'm out of shape. All right, we're heading to the water. Let's go. One of the things you have to do when you're riding in a car or driving in a car is you have to find parking spots. Parking, a space just to stop. And another good aspect of biking is you can just park your bike anywhere. Any old tree, any old fence, lock it up if you need to. Or if you have a folding bike, roll it along with you as you walk or as you can carry it. So this is a great thing about biking. Biking is easier in that respect. Here's another hill, but at the bottom of this hill is a curve, and cars can come around that, so I'm taking it kind of easy. Bump! There we go. Now I can let it go a little bit. Still going down. Still going down. All right. So from turning onto that Huntington Reservation, we have made it to the beach. And it's Sunday, so fewer people are working. And this is the beach. I'm going to turn my handlebars this way. Okay? And then turn my handlebars this way so that you can see. And we're at the beach. Okay, we've been here before, so I don't need to stay here, but I did want you to see where that road led to. I think I want to show you this part. Here we're riding away from the beach. I'm going to turn the bike around so you can see where we are in relation to where we were. Okay? This is some nice engineering here. There's a little river there. Now this is where we were. I'm going to turn the bike. Look at this. We were just down there at the beach, and we just came up this road a little bit here. So let's look. And the way I did this panning there with the camera is I just picked up the back tire, grabbed the seat, of course, and I just swiveled on the front tire. I'll do it again. This is the technique. Grab the back tire, back seat I'm talking about, pick up the back tire and swivel. That way the camera stays level. Just a little technique I sort of discovered. Okay, let's go up this hill. This is another hill. It's longer. It's just as steep. Maybe not as steep, but it's a long hill. And I'm going to have to get up this hill to get across that bridge there. So let's do it. All right, put it in. Wait a minute. Let me put this in real low gear. Here's the lowest gear. Okay. Gear number 1 here. Now, this is where I kind of wish I had e-assist, an electric bike. So this hill isn't as steep, but it's longer. So my legs are going to work longer, but not as hard. Okay, up we go. Hello. You know, in Ohio, everyone says hello. They don't know you. And if they don't say hello, you just say hello to them. And the response is always, hello, how are you? So here we are on the other side of the fence. I was looking for an opening in the fence so I could sneak onto the sidewalk here, coming up from the hill. Nope, no openings. Had to go all the way around. Or lift the bike over, which is fine too. But I didn't. I went around. So now, guess what? We're on our way to a different park. And we're going to be crossing over the bridge that I showed you earlier. Okay, let me jump down to the bike lane. Oh, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. Then I can pass these walkers. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I know that. So this park that we're about to go into is wide open. There's fewer trees. It's much more of a view of the lake. So we're in a parking lot here. And then we're just going to go down the trail that goes around this park. You know, let me bring that up real fast. Some people are discouraged from biking because of traffic or weather, and that includes wind, or other people, or the amount of time it takes to get from point A to point B. They're discouraged. Please don't be discouraged. You will get there. No matter what the distance is, you might have to make changes, but you will get there. And the journey is worth it. The journey is worth it. I'm on your right. Thank you. Thank you. Wrong right. I like that. Sometimes when you're riding, a storm might pop up, some rain might come down. Rain has not hurt anyone. Keep going. Still enjoy the ride. Sometimes when you're riding, the wind blows in your face, trying to hold you back. Don't let it. Just pedal, keep on pedaling. Don't give up. You can go slower, you'll still get there. Hello, ladies. Hello. So don't be discouraged by these things. Traffic, that's another issue. You have to be very careful. We talked about this before. Keep your head on a swivel. Be careful and be aware. And it should get you right through. As long as you're safe and you are concentrating, you're not daydreaming. You can't do that when you're biking. You've got to be aware. And I suggest that you bike because there are so many other good reasons to bike. I have a folding bike. There are so many other types of bikes. Hello, ma'am. One of the reasons to bike is it's very good for your joints, knees, and hips. Whereas running for me is out of the question at this point, unless I lose a lot of weight, because I'm heavy, a little bit heavy, and I have knee issues. So biking is the answer. Biking, swimming, those type of low impact exercises are helping me. As a matter of fact, biking is actually helping to rebuild my knee. So, I've been noticing something about my bike as I ride it. Uh-oh, big bump. Come on down. There we go. You know, I hate riding on the sidewalk. I hate it. Anyway, that if there's a little bit of a hill or a dip or some type of vertical movement in the surface, the 20-inch tires react so much quicker than larger tires. So I feel hills more. And when I go down hills, I feel it more in the 20-inch tires. I think this is just one of the things that come along with riding with smaller wheels. As you know, my bike is a folding bike. It's a Daan HIT, H-I-T, Pandemic Special. And if you've seen other videos that I put on YouTube, you'll know that there's a couple videos on this bike. How it folds, how to unfold it, all of that. Alright, no car coming at you. Oh, you know what? Let's go down to the end of this road where it says stop, because you can't go, you go right into the water, and get a view from the end of this road here. You gotta keep your eyes peeled, you know? Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the camera off, and then I'm going to show you what the lake looks like from up here in my viewpoint, okay? This is what I'm talking about with the bike. This is the Daan. That's the company that makes it. By the way, it's an American company. And this is called the HIT. Daan HIT Pandemic Special. There's the stop sign. Let me raise this up and turn it around so that you can see the lake. It's not, well, it is beautiful. It's beautiful in its own way. It's not that blue beautiful, but it is beautiful still. And how long, how many thousands, maybe even millions of years has this lake, freshwater lake, been here along with the other 5? And it's looked the same for all those years. I hope it never changes. What about you? Okay, let's go back and ride some more. So I wanted you to get a view of the surroundings here, the homes. Look behind me. Look behind me. I'm just turning, okay, with me. And so now you get a view of what it looks like in this neighborhood. Now we can keep riding. Whoa, wait a minute. What do I see over here? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take you up to this. So one of my other favorite sports is disc golf. And this is a disc golf hole. A golf hole. This is or they can call it a basket. I see one over there. And then if I get the camera just right, here's one right here, right? Right there. There's also one in the distance over there. I don't know if you can make that out. But this is where you throw the disc, it hits the chain, and it falls into the basket. And I'll do that again because I think let me put the camera down a little bit. You throw it so it hits the chains and then it falls into the basket. And of course, just like regular golf, you try to do that in as few throws as possible. There are tees. Uh-oh. These guys over here are playing, so I want to get out of their way. But there are tees, and there's par, and all the other terms that you use in normal golf, you use in disc golf. And maybe we can catch a glimpse of how the game is played. I'm going to ride over to these guys over here and just ask them if I can take some shots of them playing. All right, I'll be nice and let's see what they say.
Come back. No sand. Well, actually, that's probably not a bad place to play. Oh.
Roller.
Both in the sand, Fred.
Thank you for letting me watch, guys.
You should have seen.
So they are teeing off, and they're heading to a basket. The basket I was showing you, the far distance basket, that's the one that they're going to. So that's their throw number one. And now they're going down the fairway, trying to get as close to the basket as possible. Here's some more guys. The basket is down by the waist.
Spectator down at it. I apologize so much for that. Not go inside of the hole. Ah. Oh yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh boy. To the left. Yes.
Yeah, we do.
All right, guys. Thank you for letting me watch. You know, it's just a wonderful, wonderful sport. I particularly love the sport. It's a thinking man's game. What angle you're going to throw the disc at, how hard you're going to throw it, what's the wind doing, which disc do you have, what does that disc do? All of those are factors when you're playing that game. Yeah, it's a wonderful game. I'm going to stop this clip and keep on riding, and I'll check back with him. Check back with you in probably a mile or two. Okay? Bye bye. So what do we have here? We're at a skate and bike park. Let's take a look at this. Okay? Oh, that's awesome. Whew. Skating is an interesting sport. Very creative sport. So as you can see, we're out of the neighborhood. It's noisier out here on this big road here, but we're almost home. And I just wanted to say thank you for riding and discovering with me. And it's always a pleasure. Always, always a pleasure to have you along as I ride. It helps me get my thoughts together and enjoy riding even more. Thank you. Bye-bye, everyone.